Hi there, Joe Diamede here, standing in the café associative of Montbrun Bocage for Montbrun, and interviewing Ben, and he's going to fill us in on what exactly is a café associative and what we have done here today. Ben, how are you?
Doing good, Joe. Cheers. So a café associatif is a non-profit cafe venue run by a collective of people. There's a conseil d'administration, which is the core, like the board, if you will, of 8 people, and they make most of the decisions. And then there's all sorts of volunteers, the people who work the bar, volunteers, the people who came actually when we converted this place between January and April this year, between January and May actually, we had these things called chantier collectif, which is a collective work day. And most Fridays and some other days, there were between 10 and 15, 16 people who came. And we basically converted this, which was a barn, into this venue, cafe venue, which it is now.
Wow, and so this cafe venue, is it? So you say it's collectively run as well by the people of the village. What is this cafe brought to the village? What's the idea behind it? A café associative.
So the idea is that because the idea was essentially to create a really cozy space. And to put on concerts and shows for kids sometimes. We've had cabarets, people do workshops in here, all sorts of different workshops. And the idea was to bring something to the community and to have it essentially run by members of the community, which it is.
Okay, so it costs a bit of time and labor, but the outcome is people in the village who, it doesn't specify people without money, with money, anyone can join. How does it work? Do you have to join? Tell me more about that process.
So you have to join. It costs €5 for the year to join. Legally you have to be a member to come in, because we have a bar. And that's the same deal for anyone. I mean, if somebody doesn't have €5 and they want to become a member, I'm sure we can work that out as well. And whoever wants to be involved can be involved to a greater or lesser extent.
Right. So essentially, you're telling me for €5, someone in the village can join for the year, and if they wanted to come whenever your venues are, they can just come for €5. They don't have to pay anything else. They can come, have a drink of water, and see free shows, free concerts, and hang out with their friends, and it costs them nothing more than €5 a year. Is that correct?
That's right. So all the venues are free. And for the artists that play, whether they're musicians or performers or whoever they are, we pass the hat, which you can see here. It says "Pour les artistes, prix libre," which means put in the hat however much you want. And generally, the response has been really good. And I think everybody who's come to play has been really happy with the welcome they've got, with the reaction of the public, and with the money that goes into the hat. Okay,
lovely. So it's been a success on all accounts, it sounds. The people of the village have a place they can come to, a nice cozy spot, looks lovely. Your artists can make a little money, people can make a little money, and your bénévoles, your volunteers are all, is that hard to organize, the volunteers, getting to come here to work?
Not really, no, there's always enough people. We just have to learn how to ask, basically, and to make sure that the right people are involved. And as you said, till now it's been a real success. We've had really good evenings, and some evenings where there have been less people, other evenings where there have been too many people, and it's been rocking. It's a really great project.
Excellent. So here we stand in the Café Associative, and today they put up a little tent to keep it warm in the winter because it's quite a big space. And we sit here and hope that next year is a success as well. Thank you very much, Ben. And signing off, Montbrun, Joe Diamede, standing here in the village of Montbrun Bocage, south of France. Thank you.